Hello guys, how are you? My name is Abdul, as you know, and he's my flatmate Ali. So introduce yourself.
I'm Ali, I'm Iranian and I study medicine here.
So medicine here. So Ali, first of all, I would like to ask you how did you apply for this particular field from Iran, and how many days you got your visa, and what's the procedure? For example, if someone wants to come, so this video will be very beneficial for those students who wants to come from Iran or maybe from any other country.
Well, for Iran is very different from other countries because of the situation we have. And they give you visa very hard. It won't be an easy process, especially because the embassy won't give you any appointments. It's very hard. Me, myself, for applying for medicine, you need to pass the exam IMAT.
IMAT?
Yeah.
What is IMAT? It's just like SAT or GMAT, something like this?
It's not exactly like that, but it has medicine, reasoning, physics, chemistry, everything you study in high school. And for me, myself, I got the visa 2 days before the exam. So
No, how is the visa process? Like, for example, you submitted your application to the
Yeah.
embassy, so in how many days it would take to receive your visa? Like,
like I don't know, I think like 2 months, 3 months.
2 months? Okay, 2 months is not bad. And have you done with the IELTS exam, something like this?
Yes.
And
Uh,
how many how much score you got? How
I
you
got-
require for the admission in Unibo?
You're required to score for the embassy, not for university.
It is a requirement for the embassy, not for the university.
Yes. The score was 7.5.
Alright, that's good. So, okay. So, how did you when the admissions will be open for the master's program, and what was the requirement? How's your minimum grades so you can apply for the medicine? Like,
For medicine, it's different every year because the exam has a different level of difficulty every year. So it also depends on the university very much, and it also depends if you're an EU student or a non-EU student. So I think this year to be accepted, you needed at least 69 out of 90 for like a decent university to apply for medicine, and you also have I think one choice for a university. You can't have multiple choices, like I don't know, be it Unibo, Sapienza, anything. Choose one of them only.
Yeah, because if you got like admission from different universities, so but you have to choose only one. It's not like you can apply for most of the universities. You will have only one option.
Yes.
Like you can
As a non-EU.
Yeah, as a non-EU you will have only one option. So there was any test after the admission, like any interview from Unibo or
No interview, only the test.
Only
If you
the-
get accepted in the IMAT, you just go to
Just-
university. Yeah.
okay, there's a test. So you only applied Unibo, or you got admissions from any other university as well from Italy, like Sapienza or maybe?
I actually did apply for Sapienza. I didn't got accepted. So I'm gonna take the IMAT this year for Univo. So yeah, this year I'm considered an EU student, and it will be easier. However, last year my score was like off by 1 point. Like the requirement was 73, I got 72
Yeah.
for second. Yeah, so
Okay, okay. And like how many months you have been here in Italy?
About 8 or 9 months.
It's almost 1 year. So you like Italy?
Yeah, it's good.
What about the language? Like because you know in Italy the language is a big barrier. So those students who want to come here, so you would you like to give them any suggestion for the language or something like you know?
I'd say you have to learn at least uh, an A2 level in Italian.
A2.
Yeah. From then it will be downhill,
Mhm.
and I think it's not a very difficult language. However, I haven't learned it completely yet, but it's very easy for an English speaker to learn Italian
Yeah.
compared to other languages.
Yeah, because I went to Germany, so your German language is very hard as compared to Italian, and it's good because if you are coming to Europe, so there every country has its own language. For example, if you will go to France, they speak French. If you will go to German, they speak German. Even in Netherlands, if you will go to Netherlands, yeah, the people speak English, but their native language is Dutch. So in every country there has its own language. And the best part of Italy is that like they give you scholarship. What about the
Yeah.
scholarship criteria? Can you explain something like?
I haven't got the scholarship yet because I didn't got accepted yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's very good to have a scholarship,
Mm-hmm.
and other countries do not
Yeah.
provide that.
Yep. Italy is the only country who gives you the money for
Yeah.
study.
Yeah.
And, otherwise, if you will go to UK, you have to pay, or German even, you will have to
The
secure your
UK,
block.
no scholarship. You have to pay.
You have,
Very
yeah,
large
it's so
amounts of
expensive.
money.
So,
Yeah,
and
very
even in UK, after getting the degrees, they are struggling because the competition is too high and the inflation is very high. So
I mean, if
Italy
you
is
get
a good
accepted
option.
to even Cambridge, you can't afford to go to Cambridge.
Yeah, it's too hard. Therefore, we decided to come to Italy. So if you guys want to know anything about Italy, so for the medicine, so I will drop my your number. Okay, so you can contact them, and if you want to know anything about economics, so I'm from economics department. I've done my masters, so you can also approach me as well. And the last thing I want to know, uh, you know, like in Italy, as you know, like there's a scholarship.
Yeah.
So what documents do you require for the scholarship? Like how can you apply for the scholarship?
Well, for the scholarship, each province has its own documents and way of applying for the scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
But I think things that they all require is any property you have, you should translate it into Italian
Mm-hmm.
and give them the documents. After that, you need to show them how much income do you have, and
But for the scholarship, you have to minimize your income as low as you can, because if you will show like you are rich, so
If you can.
probably they will not give you the scholarship. Is it true?
yes, it's true, but if you can, because many people can't change their
Mm-hmm.
income,
Okay.
so they have a steady income, they can change it.
Mm-hmm.
But many people can.
Okay.
Business owners and stuff.
So the documentation process is very easy. You have to you have to show your income
Yeah.
to the internet, like to the region, like in every region there's a separate scholarship. Like we live in Bologna, so there's a scholarship. The region is called Emilia Romagna, so there is a scholarship portal like Ergo. So you have to submit your documents to Ergo, and they will evaluate your documents, and on the basis of that documents, they will give you the scholarship. So per year, maybe you got 8,000 euros.
8,000 euros for an ease of less than 13,000, I think.
13,000 now.
No,
It has been increased now.
no. The ease there must be less than.
Yeah, the easy. Your income should be less than per year 23,000 euros, I think. Something like this.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, so that's the thing. And what about the housing in Italy is expensive.
housing is very expensive and
Yeah,
very hard to
you
find.
have to tell them how housing is a main problem in Italy. So you
Housing
have
is
to
the
tell
main
my audience
problem,
like
right.
what's the problem.
Yeah.
Because you know we are paying a lot. If you will go to even Ireland, my friends live in different countries, but the housing is same. Like because in Italy is a poor country as compared to Ireland, but we are paying the same amount as my friend is paying in Ireland. So the housing is so expensive.
Yeah, I know many people, they rent like a whole flat
Yeah.
instead of a single bed.
Yeah, as you can see, we are. This is my Ali room. He shared a room with one more guy, and he's paying 367 euros, almost 370 euros each person. So two-person is paying around 700 euros for one room. So it's too expensive. So yeah, so Bologna and maybe in Italy, the accommodation is not that easy to get. This accommodation is a very big problem because many students coming all around the world, and Italy is free of education. You don't need to pay. So most of the students wants to come to Italy now instead of going to any other country. They prefer to come to Italy. So therefore, all the housing is already occupied. So sometimes you have to pay agents to the high amount of fee to find you some accommodation,
Yeah.
to find a room. So if you want to come, so when you get your visa, first you have to find a room before coming to Italy, because some of the students are coming to Italy and they don't know where to go. So it's a big problem here. So okay, so don't do this mistake. So anything else you want to share, like
Personally,
any
when I came to Italy, I had to get a room in Rome.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I couldn't find any room.
Mhm.
After 1 month of temporary rent,
Okay.
I couldn't find any room in Rome, so I had to move to Turin because the housing problem is,
Turin is near to Milano.
yes,
It's near to Milan. Torino, I think.
Turin.
Yeah.
And then you can find more housing at a better price in Turin.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to go there because I couldn't find any room in Rome. Not even expensive ones. None. Because
It's a very big problem.
I wanted to be there temporary. I didn't want a contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last question. I just remember, like, what's about if someone wants to do a part-time job? So, what would you recommend? Like, simultaneously, if he's studying and he wants to do a job to just earn some more money to support his family. If someone is coming from
Well, I
abroad.
think you're more experienced in that.
Yeah, let me share you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there in Italy, if you want to do a part-time job, so there are so many possibilities to do it. Even in university,
Yeah.
you can do library jobs. You can apply for the library jobs. They will give you some money, like per hour, 12 euros, I think. Mostly students are doing, and you will have 150 hours, so you can earn like a good amount. And there are so many, small firms who can hire for the labor work, and there's a food delivery option as well. And there's some companies who used to hire you for the scanning materials in the supermarkets. So there are so many jobs. So but you have to learn a little bit Italian, because Italian is very important here. So if you know, like, you will get your education is good, and you will probably get a chance to get an admission in the university, and you will get a visa. So start learning Italian from now. So when you get a visa, your Italian will be proof at that time. So it will be easy for you to get a job here. Because without Italian, I observe, and early as you said before, it's not easy for us. Even if you have a technical field as well, language plays a very significant role nowadays here. Okay, as the situation market is not that good. Okay, so thank you so much, Ali, for giving us time. If you want to know anything regarding the application process of the medical and economics or any other field, you can just send the message below in the comments, and we will approach you. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.